Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now, today as I film this, the moon will be passing over the galactic centre. And as you know, if you've watched any of my previous galactic download readings, this very slightly changes the nature of the energies of the planet, or moon in this case, and how they affect us. So very much some astrologers will talk about downloads from the galactic centre. Now, considering that this is straight off the back of the full moon in Scorpio, which was eventful, to put it mildly, and strong, and you may well still be reacting to the energies of that, and that shortly after the moon will be conjuncting the south node, then I thought it's well worth having a reading to dive in. So, general reading, you can ask a question. There isn't really a question, it's more oracle card based than tarot based. So if you can ask a question if you want, but I'm more looking at what sort of energies are around, what we should focus on, what we can concentrate on. Now, I want you to watch more than one, as ever. If you're watching one of the individual sign titled readings, then watch your sun sign, obviously your moon sign, and your rising sign, because it's the most important out of the lot, really, especially in ancient astrology. I am also going to do a second all signs big bulk version of this, and we'll see which ones the viewers prefer, to be quite honest. So I may then do time-stamped all sign videos, or I'll stick to the individual, or do both. You know, we'll see what happens. But if you are watching the single, then let me see, it's going to be that side. You'll see the shuffle video now. Obviously in the bulk one, then the shuffle video will be on the same screen as the reading, so the screen might be a little crowded. Let me know what you think. As ever, if it means anything to you, comment down below. There's a link to a Facebook group down there where you can contact me directly if you're interested in a personal reading. And also if you want to see all the astrology videos that I also post as well. Yeah, I think that's it for housekeeping. Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed already. It really does help the channel. The like button helps the channel as well. So, well, each individual video. And with no further ado, let me bring up the cards. Okay, Aquarius, there is most definitely a theme here going for you. We have step out of your comfort zone to start off with, which speaks volumes in and of itself, but wait till you get a load of the rest of them. We have the High Priestess of Spirit, Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? An Inner Temple, Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. The Sacred Temple from the Quantum Oracle, and Isis with Magic Manifesting from Keepers of the Light Oracle. And then from the spell cards, we have, and I love this, I haven't seen this one before, Abracadabra with Wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. We have Aizalel with Loyalty, and my friend Beleth with Wastrels and Vagabonds from the Oracle of Heaven and Hell. I'll get to that one in a minute. And importantly, the Angel of Reconciliation. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation with a past relationship or anything. The quote it says is, "Let me be fully reconciled with what I have left behind." So what that means is do the work to be okay with it. Because the High Priestess of Spirit shows a focus on those matters spiritual. I mean, hey, you're watching a tarot reading, so of course you're focusing on those matters spiritual. But I believe that there's a way for you to start taking it to another level. Literally, abracadabra with wings. Because we have the Inner Temple, Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, and followed by the Sacred Temple. And those temples are representing your heart chakra, your crown chakra, your act of living can be a temple, should be a temple, make it a temple. No matter what your situation is, and that's one thing this High Priestess of Spirit card says, no matter what the situation is, have faith that there is a plan. With Isis, you know you are able to bring something back into existence if that is what you want to do. And you are also able to create a good harvest. You know, Isis could be an Empress card. If I remember correctly, didn't she add power to the harvests along the Nile? She was the one that helped put her husband Osiris back together again. Now with Beleth, card number 13, indicating the centre of the circle and indicating the influence that can spread out from that centre of the circle. The number 13 in and of itself, in my image, can then represent the astrological symbol for the sun. And Beleth is very dear to me. It does. One thing Beleth can give is endings, change and endings, and love, but change and endings. And with this whole Angel of Reconciliation, let me be fully reconciled with what I have left behind, I rather think that, yeah, maybe recently you have been called to leave something behind. Maybe at the moment you are going, hang on a minute, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this all going on? There is a plan. There is most definitely a plan going on here. And it is, I don't want to say it's not on the level of initiation or forging a sword in the fire, like is an image I will sometimes use in my tarot readings. No, been there, done that already. This is now the moment afterwards where you just go, okay, now what do I do? And start to integrate the various lessons that have been going dum, 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 dum at you. And the various losses and gains, let's say, and gains, the things that suddenly have arrived in your life and you're going, what the hell is that doing here? So, okay, these cards are most definitely ready. This one wants to go first. Yes, you are being led along by the divine here. And if you spend the time to look after yourself, there will be a good harvest. Basically, your ships come in, you know, 3 of Wands ships coming in. But you need to be able to work to that inner temple, which means you need to remember what you have retained, not what you have lost. But you may well be surprised if you concentrate on your own inner temple, sacred temple, and on what you have retained, listening to that voice that is still saying to you, go on, go that way, keep doing it, you're okay, you're on the right path. And you're like, I'm about to walk into a nuclear burning wasteland. Doesn't matter. You're on the right path. Keep going. Have faith that good things are coming to happen for you. Wheel of Fortune. Clarifying, I never remember that word. Clarifying Isis with magic manifesting. Her little logo here is, your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. And that's why you've got to do this concentration on your own inner temple, concentration on your own sense of self, your own sense of connection to the divine, your own sense of purity, of character, yeah, your own, that bit within you that is sacred, that bit within you that no matter what else has been going on, no matter what has been destroyed or taken away from you, it's okay, because that bit hasn't. Yes, it's been making space. Yeah, it's been making space for a whole new chapter of your life coming along. Now that chapter's not quite here yet, but it's on its way. It's on its way, and it's very, very close. We've got the Page of Wands, so news is going to come to you with all this magical stuff, because I think with that High Priestess of Spirit, and you may have been saying, oh, what's going on? What am I doing here? I'm trying to do all the good things And now that's gone wrong, that's gone wrong, that's destroyed, that's burnt down, that's gone wrong. That's fine. That's fine. It makes the space, think of the Tower card. It makes the space to rebuild. It makes the space to build things that you actually want. And Bleth here will take you into these new worlds, into these new new experiences. You know where your loyalties need to lie, and Spirit will be loyal to you if you are loyal to you. So, because if you're not loyal to you, well then why should they bother? Yeah, that's a good enough. Yeah, I mean, I can waffle more, but that's a good enough place to finish that. If you aren't loyal to you, then why should Spirit bother? Be loyal to you. Cheers.